Tiruchitrambalam. Om Shri Guru Namaha. Om Shri Mata Namaha. We have Katyayani, Devi Katyayani, Devi Jayadurga, little child Chandi adorned beautifully as Devi herself with the beautiful lotus and the smile and the victorious red color. Indeed, presents a beautiful presence and her charm glorified Devi Nama about the Supreme Sri Lalithambika. As Devi, Sri Lalithambika is Stothram Priya. Devi likes to listen about herself, her chants, her praise about herself. You and me are her children. She naturally likes and bestows her good wishes upon us. On top of that, if we start pampering the mother with the Stothram, which are very dear to her, for sure she will bestow all the goodness upon all of us. Praising and seeking her blessings, Sri Lalithambika, every Nama and its splitter with transcendent knowledge into wisdom, minute detailings and meanings. We are starting with the meditation. The meditation is the dhyana, how we would like to invoke Devi, how we would like to visualize Devi in our mind before we start chanting Shri Lalita Sahasranama Stotra. Shri Lalita Sahasranama Stotra is the version where the Devi's Nama are present as verses. Every Nama is present as sentences and verses. Against the Shri Namavali, where every Nama starts with Om and Namaha. Until and unless we get the Shri Vidya Upasana, it is very appropriate for us to chant Shri Lalita Sahasranama as Stotra. Before we start the Stotra, let us invoke Devi through the meditation. The meditation, Dhyana Shloka 1. Sintura, the red, Aruna, reddish orange, Vigraha, Devi's body. 3 Nayana, Devi as 3 eyes. Manikya, all the rubies. Mauli, on the Grida, Sfurat, shining. Thara, the stars. Nayaka, the king of the stars. Shekara, the moon. Smita Mukhi comes and sits on Devi's ground. Smita, beautiful, Mukhi, face. Havina, her growing, Vakshoruham, blossom, are always ready to feel the Anda Brahmata, multiple mandalas of universe. Bhanipyam, she is holding what? Ali, honey. Purna, overflowing. Ratna, in gem-studded Shadam, the cup. In the gem-studded cup, she is holding in one hand where honey is overflowing. Raktotphala Vipradi, in her other hand, she is holding the red color lotus. Saumya, auspicious. Ratna Kadastha, in a pot studded with again beautiful gems. Rakta Charana, Devi's Kunkuma foot, which is already red in color and soft as lotus, is kept on the pot. So if you imagine, Devi's Kunkuma foot is kept on a pot which is overflowing with all precious stems. Nothing is precious compared to her lotus Kunkuma Pada. Dhyaye, I meditate upon you. Param, supreme, Ambika, Devi Ambika. Aruna, reddish orange. Karuna, overflowing. Talangita, always. Akshi, her eyes are always overflowing with compassion to bless us. It is we who have to invoke her appropriately and receive the blessings. Trida, she is holding. Pasa, the noose. Ankusha, weapon. Pushpa, flower. Bhana, the bow. Shaba, all the arrows. Animadival, surrounded by yoginis and yoginis, koti yoginis. Afrudam, and they are shining. Mayugai are spreading such valor. Aham, I. Ityeva, like this. Vibhavare, meditate. Bhavani, you, Bhavani, bless us, your devotees. Dhyana Shlokam 3. Dhyayet Devi. Batmasana, upon the lotus stan. Devi always sits on the lotus. Vikasita, beautiful. Vadana, face. Vikasita is moon. Moon-like face. Batma, lotus. Patraya Dakshi, like the lotus petals, Devi's eyes are long and beautiful. Hema, golden, Abam, light gold. Pila Vastra, golden yellow attire. Kara, in her hand. Kalita, she is holding. Lasat Hema, golden. Padma, lotus. Varam, auspicious. Angi, her entire body is auspicious. Sarvalankara Yukta. Sarvalankara not only with the precious jewelleries, the moons, the stars, the planets who decorate Devi. Sadadana, like this. Abhayada, always bestowing. Bhakta, for us. Namram, who bow down to her. Bhavani, you are the mother. Shri Vidya, you are the Vidya embodiment. Santa, compassionate. Murti, no one can compete in that compassionate to you, mother. Sagala, that is why every Sura, Devas, Nudam come and pray to you. Sarva, every Sampat, auspiciousness. Pradatri, please bestow upon us. The Dhyana Shloka 4. Sir, with Kumkuma, beautiful Kumkuma. Vilebana, her body is smeared with beautiful red Kumkuma. Alika, on her forehead. Sumbi, touching the forehead. Kasturika, Kasturika Tilaka is there. Sir, with Manda, gentle. Hasite, smiling. Shana, eyes are always smiling. Sir, beautiful. Sara, bow. Saga, bows and arrows. Pasa, no. Ankusha, weapon. Asesha, without any efforts. Jana, we. Mohini gets attracted to mother naturally because she is the mother. Aruna Malya, she wears golden orange garland. Bhusha around her, Ambara on her body. Jabha Kusama Pasura, she holds beautiful red hibiscus flower. Jabhavitau, like this, my Devi, I Dhyana, meditate upon you. Smaret, invoke you. Ambika, kindly bless me to go through the Sri Lalita Sahasranama Stothram. We have Devi Katyayani here. Let us understand if Devi Katyayani needs some water, needs some food, you want anything? Some water? No? You're fine? If your hands are paining, you can keep the lotus here. Like this beautifully. And you can put your hands down. Like this. Whenever your hands are okay, you can lift your hands and start blessing us. Okay? Thank you. The child is sitting very patiently and kudos to their parents for upbringing with such patience and nature upon this small child. Om Shri Mata Putri. We are starting from verse 1 and we will proceed until verse 100. Shri Mata, Shri auspicious, Mata, supreme mother. Shri Maharani, Shri auspicious, Maharani, supreme empress, as she is holding the sword in her. She is the supreme empress. Shrimad, auspicious. Simha, lion. The lion is very auspicious. Of course, king of the jungle. Asana, she sits over there. Ishwari, supreme leader. Everything on the highest comes to Devi. Siddha, conscious. Agni, fire. Kunda, holy pit. Sambhuta, she was born. Why? Deva, for all devas, Karya, to help with their work, Samutyada, Devi was engaged. Udhya, rising. Bhanu, Surya. Sahasra, 1000 Surya. Bhava. When Devi is there, she was rising with 1,000 Suryas brightness. Chadur, Devi is with 4 Bahu arms, Samanvita. She possesses 4 arms. Verse 8, Raga, desires. Swarupa, she is our desire. Hasa, she holds the noose. Adya, she holds the noose of all our desires. Please come, please come. Sit down, sit. Verse 9, Krodha, anger. Akara, knowledge. Ankusa, weapon. Ujjvala, light. She holds the weapon as the light to remove all the darkness. Verse 10. Mano, our mind. Rupa, she is the form. Ekshu, Karumbu, sugarcane. Godanda, Devi has sugarcane as the bow. The sugarcane becomes our mano, our desires. Pancha, 5. Tanmatra, senses. Shayaka, she holds the arrows. Our 5 senses are her 5 arrows which she is holding, which clearly indicates she takes care of our desires. Verse number 12. Nicha, she. Aruna, reddish orange. Prabha, color. Pura, completely. Machat, submerged. Brahmanda, universe. Mandala. With her reddish orange splendor, she submerges all the mandala, all the universes. Such is how Devi is arising from the Chitta Agni Kunda Buddha. Verse 13. She adorns Champaka flower, Ashoka flower, Punnaga flower, Saugandhika, all the flowers fragrance, Lasat or shining, Kasa in her hair. Every nama has to be split up slowly, understanding the meaning and arpana to Devi. Such is the way Devi lies. With every nama has its own appropriate meaning, and when we chant with that appropriate split up of the nama, we indeed get very closer to Devi as the path for moksha, nearing the Supreme Mother. Verse 14, Kuruvinda, ruby, money, gems, Chireni, as you see, it's lined up very beautifully. Kanat, shining. Kotira, upon her crown. Mandita, this is how she is adorned. Ashtami Chandra, the 8th lunar moon. Vipraja, the shine of the 8th lunar moon. Talika is the half curve of her forehead. Stala, Shobhita, as if the 8th lunar moon is shining, Devi's forehead is curved and beautiful. Verse 16, Mukha, face. Chandra, moon. Kanak, stain. Aba, spot. Mruganadi, Kasturi, Vishesaka, Tilaka. Devi's face always have a white spot because she always smears with kumkuma. Whenever she goes for the bath, there is a spot over there which also is considered very auspicious. Verse 17. Vadana, Devi's face. Smara, beauty. Mangalya, auspicious. Her face is already auspicious. Upon top of which Griha Torana, like how we decorate the house with the Torana, Chillika, her eyebrows are curved and auspicious and adds more auspicious to her otherwise already auspicious face. Vaktra Lakshmi, her beautiful face. Parivaha, something is moving in her face. What is that? Chalan, moving in a swimming pattern. What is that? Meena, like fish, rhythmic pattern of swimming. Haba, like the fish is swimming. Lochana, Devi's eyes are moving here and there with a beautiful rhythm, always monitoring and supervising everyone. Verse 19, Navachampaka, Pushpa Aba, like freshly blossomed flower. Devi's nose is standing there, beautiful and stunning over there. Tara, Khandi, Tiraskari, outshining all the stars. Nasa Abharana Bashira, Devi's coral, ruby and pearl nose rings are nowhere compared to the stars are getting moved away looking at the glory. Are you okay, Chanki? Fine? You want some water? Okay? Fine. You smile. When you're getting bored, you can keep the lotus. Okay? Good. Moving to verse 21. Kadamba. Kadamba flowers are most favorite for Devi. Manjari. The Kadamba flowers are removed as it is clustered. Kilta. After removing the Kadamba flowers, they are arranged, well arranged. Karnapura in her already beautiful golden earrings. Manohara, the beautiful Kanaka golden earrings. On top of that, the Kadamba flowers, which are entangled beautifully, adds more glory to the face. Vaktra Lakshmi, Parivaha, Chalan, Neena, Apalochana, Griha Chillika, like Torana eyebrows Chillika, Meena like moving eyes, moonlight Vadana Smara, Devi's face again decorated with the Kasturi Tilaka and the Kadamba flowers. As you can imagine, you can visualize Sri Lalithambika's endless beauty and charm. Verse 23. Batmaraka Siladarsa, red sapphire studded mirror which is kept for Devi to see herself, is not able to withstand the shine and rays which is coming from Devi, and it turns back. Paribhavi Kapola Buhu. Kapola Buhu, the cheeks of Devi are so shining with the rays that even the mirror stands away. Verse 24. Navavitruma Bimba Shri. Navavitruma, fresh red corals, or Devi's soft, plumpy upper lips. Bimba Shri, the Bimba, red color fruit, or the soft, plumpy lower lips of Devi. Radana Chadar, upper and lower lips. Verse 25. Sutta Vidya, Ankura Aghara, Tvija, teeth, Bhamti, Tvaya, Ujjvala. Devi's teeth is like Sri Vidya mantra, spotless, white, arranged two, and beautifully paired, creating lightness. Ujjvala is lightness. When she smiles, it's enough. We don't need the 1,000 suns. The Devi's teeth, Tvija, is enough to create such enlightenment. Verse 26. Karpura Vitika Amoda. Devi, when she is chewing the betel, creates camphor kind of fragrance. Samakarshiti Gandhara, that it goes in all directions and attracts everyone. Verse 27. Nicha Sallabha, her own voice. Madhurya is very beautiful and sweet. Vinay Pattachita Kachabi, such that Mahasaraswati's Kachabi Veena is not matching with such a sweet voice. Verse 28. Manda Smita, gentle smile and giggles of Devi. Prabhapura Majjat, his submerging and captivating. Kamesha Manasa, Adiyogi Mahadeva, takes Kameshwara Rupa, not able to sustain with his meditation, and becomes Kameshwara. The Adiyogi can be captivated only by Sri Lalithambika. At least even the few fraction of seconds of her simple giggles has such radiance to even destroy the Manasa of Adiyogi and transforms him into Kameshwara. Shankara is the embodiment of Sri Lalithambika. Shankara and Shakti are the consorts together which provides universe with all goodness. He cannot remain as Adiyogi. Devi knows when to convert Adiyogi into Shankara, Shiva into Shankara. Transformation of Shiva to Shankara is very important to take care of the Kudurba Acharya Nishtaya, all the rules and regulations which is required to bestow as father and mother, both of them. That commandment can be possessed only by the Supreme Mother, Devi Lalithambika. And when she commands, even Adiyogi comes to her as Kameshwara, as Shankara. Verse 29. Anakalita Shatarshya Sivanga Shri Virajita. The chin is so beautiful for Devi. Nobody, even the Vagdevis, cannot explain how this chin is beautiful. such beauty, Vakdevi says, whoever comes later, can you please fill up the blanks? Anakalika, timeless beauty for Shivuka means chin. Shri means auspicious. You can imagine how auspicious will be of Devi's chin. Verse 30. Kamesa Patta Mangalya Sutra Sobhita Gandhara. Though she might be the Almighty, yet she very beautifully ties the Mangalya Sutra rendered by Kameshwara. She makes us understand the importance of the Mangalya Sutra and how to take proper respect to that. Verse 31. Kanaka, golden, Ankata, shield, Keyura and the bracelets upon Devi's arms are beautiful. Ratna Kraiveya, Devi has gem-studded choker over here. Devi has Lola, dangling mala over here. Mukta Phala, an attached mukta. Choker represents devotees who does not have belief upon her. Still, Devi adorns them and takes care of them. Lola represents the devotees who sometimes believe her, who sometimes do not believe her. Yet, Devi takes care of them. Mukta is always attached with the devotees who are fixed close to her heart. No matter whatever comes, they are ardent devotees and firmly believe upon her. Such as the three mala adorned by Devi, and these three malas are none other than we ourselves, devotees. Which one we have to be decided by ourselves. Verse 33. Kameshwara Shiva Prema Ratna Mani Pradipanastani. Her bosoms are always filled with love and affection and compassion to her Kameshwara, which describes for all the females and women, no matter what, the Kudumba Paramparya has the tips and the flips and the downs. Still, it is very important to have the compassionate to live together, such as the mighty of the Hindu tradition and culture, followed by even Devi herself. Verse 34. Nabhyala Vala Romani. Her slender waist is like a creeper, upon which Phala, the blossoms, there are two blossoms which are always overfilled with food and nourishment for her devotees. Verse 35. Lakshya Roma Latha Tharata Samunneya Matyama. Lakshya Roma. Lakshya Roma means numerous hairs. Devi is having numerous hairs. In these numerous hairs, we are not able to find out Devi's waist. We have to go and see where is Devi's waist hidden. One side her blossoms are overflowing and heavy and burdening. The other side she has numerous hairs. She has numerous hairs which are hiding her otherwise unseen waist. That is, here they say Samunneya Madhyama. Samunneya means not seen. Madhyama means waist. That is, the ladies who we cannot call it sacrifice, but we take care, that becomes the ultimate task for which only females can do. Taking care of everything is something which is very empowerment. We definitely need not show a different empowerment. So upon all these things, sometimes we do not have the me time or taking care of the time. Such as how Devi's features are represented of taking care of her devotees from her netra to her blossoms. So sometimes her waist is unseen, that is, she does not take appropriate care upon herself unless until her devotees feed her appropriately. Sthana Bhara Dala Matya Patta Panda Balitraya. Devi has 3 folds in her waist because her blossoms are so heavy that she is always bending and sitting. To make her upright, she is tied a waist belt which makes her sit straight. Because of that waist belt weight again, her waist is divided into 3 folds, which we can see in all Devi Vigraha. In the Samutrika Lakshana also it is mentioned. And verse 38, Ratna Kingini Karamya Rasana Dama Bhushita. The griddle, golden griddle, is built with lot of auspicious sound bells which produce the right tune and right chord over there. You want something like that? You want to put your leg down? Are you fine? When I start reading this verse, Devi has put her legs down, so I can very much show her thighs. Oru is her thighs. The softness of her thighs can be mentioned only by Mahadeva. He only knows how soft Devi's thighs are. Verse 40, Manikya Maguta. Her knees are very strong, like the Manikya which is yielded by Adisesha. So much powerful, strong knees she is having. Indrakova Parikshita Smara Tunava Jangika. Like how Kameshwara's quiver, which holds all the arrows, it is beautiful, gem-studded, vibrant, because it belongs to Kamadeva, it should be more glorious. Like that, Devi's calf muscles are glorious and beautiful, if you happen to see that. Kuda Kulfa, in her attire, we are not even able to see her anklets. She is all decorated from top to toe. Kurma Prashna Jaishna Prapadanvita. Devi's foot is like little hunch, like the back of a tortoise. It's always on the plumper side. It is little humped like the back of the tortoise. This is how Devi's foot looks like. Naga Devi Sanchana Tamajana Mahoguna. The nails, the shines of the nails is enough to remove all the Purva Punya Papa and the sins. It's enough when we, that is why we take the blessings to our elders and to Devi as well. Padatvaya, she has two legs. Prabhajala, the beauty of the two legs. Saroruha, cannot be matched even by the lotus. Verse 46. Sinyana Manimanjira Mandita Shri Padambuja. The beautiful auspicious sound from her clinking anklets, decorating her lotus-like feet, adds more glory to her. Marali, like a female swan. Manda, she always slowly walks. Gamana, there is no hurry for Devi, which represents whatever we do, we have to think, apply and do. That is what is mentioned with Marali Manda Kamana, no rush for anything. Verse 48, Mahalavanya Sevatihi. She has immeasurable quantity of charm present in her. Sarvaruna, reddish orange. Anavatyani, faultless limbs. There is no faults at all in her limbs. Sarva Varana Bhushita, decorated with all kinds of jewels. Siva Kameshwara Ankasta. Upon Shiva, Devi sits on the left lap. Anka means Shiva's left lap. Sta means that is permanent for Devi only. Devi, with her all Priya, goes and sits on Parameshwara's left lap. Siva, here Siva represents Shakti herself. Swadhina means independent. Vallabha, though she might be lovable to his consort Mahadeva, she likes him the most, she enjoys his presence, yet she is independent of her husband. Swadhina, independent, Vallabha, husband. Verse 45, Sumeru, the auspicious mountain. Madhya, central and highest peak. Shringa, peak, Stha, she is stationed there. 56, Shri Mannagara Nayika. Shri means auspicious. Nagara, Shri Pura. Nayika, she is the leader for Shri Pura. Verse 57, Chintamani Grahanda Stha. Her palace is always decorated with wish-yielding red color gemstones. The moment you see, your wishes are bestowed by even her palace. Verse 58, Pancha Brahma Asana Sthita. She is seated upon Brahma, Mahavishnu, Mahadeva, Ishana, Sadasiva. Upon Devi's command, Brahma creates. Upon Devi's command, Mahavishnu protects. Upon Devi's command, Rudra restricts. And when they have to start, when they have to do, all the Kriya is commanded only by Devi. Verse 59, Maha Padma Atavi Samasta. She resides in the Maha, great. That is, Devi is having 1,000-petal lotus. Atavi, forest. Her forest is full of 1,000-petal lotus. She is residing there. Verse 60. Kadamba Vana Vasini. Devi's play flowers and trees are always Kadamba. She loves to sit there. Kadamba Vana Vasini. You find, Chandni? You want to sit on me? That's okay. You sit here. You want to go and slant on the wall, back side? You want some water? Verse 61. Sudha Sagara, milky nectar, Madhyastha. She resides in the milky nectar. Kama Akshi. Why she is residing there? Kama means desire. Now what can be the desire for Devi? She has everything. She does not want anything. So what can be the desire? In her eyes. That is Kama Damini. She always wants to bestow and take care of her devotees. That is her only desire. 64. Deva Rishi. All the Devas and Rishi. Gana, their attendants. Sankata, come in unison. Stuya Mana, to pray her. Atma, from soul. Vaibhava, the magnificence of Devi. Verse 65. Bhandasura, the most wicked Bhandasura Ashura. Vadot, to destroy. Yukta, Devi is firm over there. Shakti Sena, brings her Devi's army. Samanvita, to destroy the Bhandasura. Devi comes there with all her Shakti Sena. Verse 66. Sampatkari, commander of elephant troops. Samaruda, she is mounted. Sindura, on top of elephant. Vraja, lord of elephant groups. Sevita, they are ready worshipping Devi for her command. Verse 67. Ashwaruda, yet another commander of Devi. Vistita, she is mounted upon what? Ashwa, horse. Koti, crores of horses. Pravrita, surrounded by Devi. On one side there is elephant troop, the other side there is the horse troop surrounding Devi. Verse 68. Chakraraja Radharuda Sarvayuda Parishkrata. Devi is seated in the middle in her chief Chakraratha, holding all the auspicious weapons. Because they are auspicious, they are going to kill the Asuras and evil. So every weapon is auspicious. That is why we have Vijayadashami celebrating all the weapons. If the weapons are going to give good deeds, they have to be worshipped upon Devi's Vijaya, victory, Devi's Nama, and used afterwards. Verse 69. Keya Chakra Ratharuya, on the Keya Chakra Ratha, Mantrini Parisevita, Devi's chief minister Shyamala is sitting. Giri Chakra Ratharuya, on the Giri Chakra Ratha, Tandanaga, Varahi is seated. Verse 71. Jwala Malini, one of Nitya Devi called as Jwala Malini. Akshipta, she is producing. Vahini Mandala Madhyaka, she is producing fire. So imagine the elephants, the horses, Devi with all the weapons, and Devi Sena is surrounded by fire. And this fire is created by one of Devi called as Jwala Malini. This is the ring of fire which how in the battlefield Devi is present over there. Verse 72. Banda Sainya Vadotyukta Shakti Vikrama Harshita. Verse 72 until verse 79, Devi is very happy because she is with her own army who is very determined to kill the demons. In verse 72, it is said that Banda Sainya Vadotyukta, to destroy all the Banda Sainya army, Shakti, all the Nitya Shaktis, Vikrama or powerful, Harshita. Seeing this, Devi is pleased. Harshita means pleased. What happened? Have to remove something? You want to walk and come? You fine? You want something, Charlie? I also disturbing? Nothing. You fine? You will sit? Thanks. Fine. Verse 73. Nitya, all the Devis. Parakrama, doing such valor. Adoba means Sri Lalithambika is very proud. Nirikshanas, she is supervising everyone. Samutsuka, eagerly supervising everyone. All Nitya Devis are fighting against the demon. So Devi Lalithambika is very eagerly supervising every Shaktis with ultimate pride. Verse 74. Banda Putra, Bandasura has 30 sons. Vadotyukta, they are killed. by Bala, Tripura Sundari, who is 9-year-old girl, Vikrama, looking at her courage, Nandita, Devi Lalithambika is pleased. Verse 75, Mantranyamba, here comes the Chief Minister Shyamala, Virashita, she is performing, Vishaka Vada Dokshita, the minister of Bandasura, Vishaka, is being killed by Shyamala. Looking at this, Dokshita, Devi Lalithambika is very pleased. Verse 76, Visukra, one of the commander of Bandasura, Prana, his life, Harana is taken away, Varahi, by Varahi Devi, Virya, looking at this bravery, Nandita, Lalithambika is pleased. Verse 77, Kameshwara Mukhaloka, at one glance upon her consort Kameshwara, Maheshwara understands Kalpita, what is present in Devi's mind, and creates Shri Ganeshwara. Now Devi wants Ganapati, and Kameshwara brings their child Ganapati into the battlefield. If you imagine, without Shri Lalithambika's commandment, even her own children cannot enter her palace. So for everything to happen, it has to be permitted by the supreme commandment of Devi Lalithambika. Even our Sri Lalita Sahasranama Stothram chanting, it has to be commanded and agreed and permitted by Sri Devi Lalithambika. Now Devi thinks she wants Ganapati, and at one glance Kameshwara brings him to the battlefield. For what? Mahaganesha, the moment Ganapati comes, Nirpinna, he penetrates Vigna Yantra Praharshita. He penetrates directly into the Bandasura army and destroys all the Vigna, the protective shields which are kept in the Bandasura or distracted, because Ganapati is Vigna Ganapati. So he goes and destroys all the protective shields present in the Bandasura army. Verse 79, Pandasurentra Nirmukta Sastra. Sastra means weapon. Pandasura means the demon. Nirmukta means hurl. Hurl means taking a U-turn. Pratyashtara means it takes a pratyashtara around Devi and goes back. Whatever the weapons Pandasura is aiming at Lalithambika, they come, they take a pradakshana around Devi and they go back and attack Pandasura. On top of it, Varshini, Devi makes a rain kind of weapons which also follows and attacks Pandasura. Verse 80, Karamkuli, Devi's tiny little fingers. Here, Devi's fingers are tiny and little. Naka, her nails. Utpanna, arising. From her nails, arising. What? Narayana, Mahavishnu. Dasa, 10 nails with Dashak. 10. Akrit Avatara. Devi and Mahavishnu are brother and sister. The blood relationship is shown very beautifully. From her own body, Mahavishnu is coming. That is the blood relationship which is beautifully brought out by the Vagdevis. From her Karamkuli fingers, Naka, nails, Utpanna, arising, Vishnu, Mahavishnu, Dasha, 10, Avatara, and they are also going into the Bandasura field. Verse 82, few more, and we are done. Okay? Kameshwarastra, Nirdakta. Verse 81, Mahapasubhadastra, using the Pasubhadastra Hastra, Agni Nirdakta, the fire coming from there, Nirdakta burns out Ashura, all the Ashura, Sainika, the soldiers of Bandasura. Verse 82, Kameshwarastra Nirdakta Sa Pandasura Sunyaka. The Kameshwara Astra is destroying Pandasura along with his city named as Sunyaka. Now, previously with Pashubhadastra Astra, Bandasura army, Sainya is destroyed. Using the Kameshwara Astra, along with Pandasura, the city Sunyaka is also destroyed. Verse 83, Brahmopendra, Brahma, Upendra, Mahavishnu, Mahendradi, Indra and Devas, Samastuta Vaibhava, all come and praise Devi for evacuating and destroying Pandasura into ashes. Verse 84. Hara, Lord Shiva. Netra, third eyes. Agni, fire. Sandaka, burns up. Kama, Kamadeva. Sanjeevana. Yet Kamadeva is the child who had been used by the Devas and he unknowingly came and became the victor. However, anger is anger and Maheshwara burns him out. So, Mother Lalithambika steps in. Sanjeevana Avshita. She brings the Sanjeevana herb which brings back people to life, dead people to life. Avshita. She gives the medicine and she invokes Kamadeva back into life. That is why Kamadeva from that time until forever, she is the ardent son of Sri Lalithambika. No matter what, he will never give up away Sri Lalithambika. She is an ardent, beloved admirer of Sri Lalithambika. Verse 85. Shrimal, auspicious. Vagbhava Kudaika. Devi's face is Panchadakshari mantra. Panchadakshari is the supreme mantra, Shri Vidya mantra. It has 15 syllables. The 15 syllables, 5 syllables are called as Devi's face. Knowledge is bestowed. Kantat, from neck to Kati, her waist. 6 syllables are present. This is the desire. Icha Shakti. Katyadobhaga, from her waist to toes, Katyadobhaga, below waist, is called as Shakti Kudeka, remaining 4 syllables, which is the Kriya Shakti, creating power. Knowledge with 5 syllables, and Icha Shakti, desires with 6 syllables, and the remaining 4 syllables present as her Katyadobhaga, below waist, that is creative power of Devi. Such is the way Moola Mantra. The Moola Mantra is nothing but Devi. We need not regret that we don't know Shri Vidya Mantra or Panchadakshari Mantra. If we are observing Devi from head to toe and praising her, that itself is equivalent to chanting Shri Vidya Mantra. If you are looking at her face, you are bestowed with the 5 syllables. If you are looking from her neck to waist, you are bestowed with the 6 syllables. Whatever bestowing which those 6 syllables are giving us, from her waist until the foot, if we are observing her, whatever the 4 syllables are going to give us, that will be bestowed. So she is the Moola Mantra, Atmika, embodiment of the Moola Mantra. Verse 89, Moola Kuda Traya Kalayvara. Traya means 3. Kalayvara means body. Thus her body is divided into 3 parts of Shri Vidya, Panchadakshari Mantra. Verse 99, Kula Amrudayika Rasika. The nectar which is in her Sahasra Atavi forest, the lotus forest, the nectars are always Rasika, enjoyed by Devi. She likes looking at the nectar flowing in her forest. She is such a Rasika of that. Verse 91, Kula Sanketa Palini. Ears and mind, Kula, traditions are always guarded by her. We have to reach out to her. Verse 92, Kula Ankana. To uphold the traditions, the females are considered most instrumental. With such females, she will be always present. Kula, with such females, Ankana, she is also a part of it. Kulanta Stha. In such family where these females are living, she will automatically come and start residing. Verse 94, Kaulini, Shiva Shakti, unison. Kula Yogini, people who practice Shiva Shakti worship. Akula will be taken to her Sahasrara Chakra. Samayantastha, she also likes all the traditions. The tradition following place, Stha, she goes and resides. Samayachara Tatpara. Tatpara means interested. Samayachara traditions. Because she is interested in all such traditions, so she automatically dwells over there. Mooladharaika Nilaya. Thus, she resides in our Mooladharaika Nilaya. When we are invoking her in the 100th Nama verse over here, Brahma, Maha Brahma, Vikranti, that will be a knot. Vibedini, Devi has to pierce that knot and come. From Mooladharaika, she has to pierce the Brahma knot and come up. Brahma means creativity. So she has to pierce and come. So that can happen with our invocation. Invoking Devi properly. So she's who's already present within us. We have to invoke us. So she pierces out and comes. So these are from 1 to 100th verse of Sri Lalita Sahasranama Stotra. Stotra Kriya is the theme of Thillai Natyalaya for this Navaratri. Stotra Kriya is a beautiful nama where Devi likes to sit and listen her chanting upon herself. On top of that, as we insist, try to understand the meaning of each nama at the first and continue understanding every nama with minute details. Why? With each question, there will be an answer for each nama. With every understanding, we will enlighten with the endless beauty and compassion of Devi Lalithambika. Today when I say this, I will have to definitely say Chandvi as Katyayani has shown the highest compassion of being so cooperative and willingly sitting in spite of all her high jewels and decks, sitting in one place, such a playful child who dances and sings and patiently listening to that. We consider Devi Sri Lalithambika as Katyayani as presented by Chandvi. Thanks to all, everyone, parent of Chandvi, parent of my Katyayani and the Chandrakanta, Brahmacharini, Kalaratri and Kushmanda who visited our Thillai Natyalaya and glorified this Navaratri. Stotra Priya, Stotra Priya, Stotra Priya. Offer flowers, offer Naivedya, offer your own preferred prayer to Devi. Also have Stotra Priya, chant upon Devi. Jai Durga, Jai Kali. Thank you very much, Chandvi. Thank you. Very good. You say Lalithambika, okay? But you can say Lalithambika. Please take us. We can sing. You can stand. On ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡು ನಾನು ಲೋಡ್ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಲೋಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡೋ ನಮಗೆ ಭಯ ಐತೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡು ಶುರು ಮಾಡು
ಮುತ್ತು ಪಚ್ಚೆ ಕೆಂಪು ರತ್ನ ವರದಾರತಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೆಳಗುವೆವು ವಜ್ರದಾರತಿ ವಜ್ರದಾರತಿ ನಿನಗೆ ವಜ್ರದಾರತಿ ಮುತ್ತಿನಂತೆ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ್ತೀಯ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಬರವ ತೋರುತ್ತೀಯ ಮುತ್ತಿನಂತೆ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ್ತೀಯ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಬರವ ತೋರುತ್ತೀಯ ಶಕ್ತಿ ನಿನಗೆ ಬಾಡುತ್ತಲಿ ಬೆಳಗುವೆ ಭಾರತಿ ಶಕ್ತಿ ನಿನಗೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಲಿ ಬೆಳಗುವೆ ಭಾರತಿ ಮುತ್ತು ಪಚ್ಚೆ ಕೆಂಪು
Hold this time. Please come front. Okay.
I'll prepare it, no?
Yes. Nothing. Please take it. Please take it. No formalities. Mummy can come.
Yeah.
Please come in. Yes. Hold this hand. I need to get consent. We'll take video is already captured, so we'll stand over there. Come children, we'll stand here. Yeah. Now I'll switch off there and we take photo. Yes. Okay, ma'am, you can stand there. So I'll just take photo. Timer is setting timer.